Welcome back. This is DieCast Street League. We are here in Rock City. It is a beautiful 81-degree day.
It's beautiful.
Great for racing.
Yes, it is.
This is part 2 of the Survivor Series. We love it.
Yes.
Last one was great.
I agree.
Let's see what we got going on here today.
Oh, I can't wait.
Let's get to these cars. 2010 Ford Shelby GT500 Super Snake. Driver of that car, Killer Kowalski.
I'm gonna watch what I say.
Driving for Team FPD Racing.
1,000 horsepower.
1967 Chevy Chevelle.
You know this Chevelle is fast if you've been watching.
The driver is 7 miles. Driving for Team Bug Racing.
1,000 horsepower. I like the look of this car here.
Definitely one of my favorite Chevys. 2016 Chevy Camaro SS. The driver of that car is Joanna Little Joe.
Little Joe got a nice looking Camaro there.
That car is gorgeous.
950 horsepower.
2018 Dodge Challenger RT Demon. Driven by Dave. Driving for Team Rock City.
980 horsepower.
There you have it. Those are the cars and drivers that will be putting it all on the line for our viewing pleasure.
We thank you for your sacrifice.
We're going the best out of 4 races wins. First place will get 2 points. Second place will get 1.
Okay.
Third place will get a half a point. Let's go. Let's go. Little Joe and 7 Mile are doing battle down that first long straight. Little Joe came out with the lead. Oh, 7 Mile just got passed up by Killer Kowalski. Now Little Joe spun out and Killer Kowalski passed her going into that 4th turn. He would take first place. Little Joe would take second. 7 Mile would take third. What a race.
Them fools are going at it like 2 hungry beavers fighting over a number 2 pencil.
Let's check out that replay. They were going at it. You see 7 Mile and Little Joe were going toe-to-toe down that first long straight. Little Joe came out with the lead. Kowalski passed up 7 Mile right there for the second place position.
I'm surprised 7 Mile didn't come out with that first place position. He had the inside lane.
I thought so too, but Lil Joe passed him up. Killer Kowalski passed him as well.
Sure did.
Lil Joe tried to put down too much power too soon, spun out. Killer Kowalski slammed into her, but kept it straight all the way into that 4th turn for the first place position. You see it right here.
That was some good driving by Kowalski to get around Lil Joe in that 4th turn.
He was setting her up all the way from the hump into that 4th turn. He got the pass. He takes first place. Lil Joe takes second. 7 Mile will take third.
That was a nice first race, I tell you. Kowalski got a 13.57 time.
That was a great first race, Roy.
I agree.
The GT500 has 2. The Demon has 0. The Chevelle has a half point. The Camaro has 1. Race 2, Group 3 coming up.
When are they coming up?
Right now. Let's go. Lil Joe got the lead going down the first long straight, 7 miles in second place, about 5 cars back. Kenny closed the distance. Little Joe is putting a gap on him. Oh, she lost control. The 7 Mile passed her up for the first place position. Oh, she just got passed up by Dave on the outside for a second place position as well. OMG.
Crazy.
Little Joe would take third place. 7 Mile would take first. Dave would take second. What a race.
Man, this race was Little Joe's to lose, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, Roy, see, she had control of this race. She had about a 3 or 4 car lead over 7 Mile coming out of Shark's mouth.
It was more like a 7-car gap. Can you see, bud? Dang.
Maybe it was 7, Roy. You might be right.
I'm always right.
However many cars it was, she was putting a gap on them.
Right up into that point where she lost control and 7 Mile passed her up.
That's racing, Roy. 1 minute you on top, and then the next minute you're getting passed up by 7 Mile.
And then the next minute you getting passed up by Dave on the outside lane. Dang.
7 Mile in the Chevelle won that race.
And he got a 12.84 time. The first 12-second time of the day, and he was in second place.
The GT500 has 2, the Camaro has 1, the Demon has 1, the Chevelle has 2.5.
Okay.
Race 3, Group 3 coming up right now.
I got $30 on Kowalski.
No bets. Let's go. Killer Kowalski has the lead going down the first long straight. Lil Joe is on his bumper. He has no air to breathe. Can she get around him? He spun out, but he kept it straight. Lil Joe is about 4 cars back. Kowalski would take first place. Lil Joe would take second. Dave would take third.
Kowalski had control of this race all the way from the light drop to the finish line.
Yeah, Roy, that's how you take charge of a race when you are in the front inside lane.
Exactly, that's what Kowalski did.
You see, Kowalski had about a 1-car lead over Lil Joe right there, but she closed the gap fast. She was on his bumper trying to get around him.
Kowalski is lucky Lil Joe spun out slightly. That allowed him to get about a 3-car lead going to that 4th turn.
And he never looked back from that point on. It was his race to lose, but he did not lose. He won. Lil Joe got the 2nd place nod. Dave got the 3rd place. Kowalski won that race in that GT500.
Killer Kowalski got a 12.85 time.
Good time.
12 seconds, buddy. Nice.
The GT500 has 4, the Demon has 1.5.
Okay.
The Camaro has 2, the Chevelle has 2.5. Race 4, Group 3 coming up. Let's go! Dave has the lead going down the first long straight. Kowalski is all over his bumper. Can Dave shake Kowalski? Oh no, Kowalski is glued. It looks like Dave took about a 2-car lead right there, but Kowalski closed the gap on the inside and passed him right at the line. Oh my God. Dave took 2nd place. Kowalski would take 1st in dramatic fashion. 7 Mile would take 3rd. What a race.
Man, Kowalski was hunting down Dave like a pride lion trying to feed her 4 cubs by hunting down a gazelle. And that gazelle was Dave.
You see, Dave had the lead, but Kowalski was on his bumper. He had about a 1/2-car lead right there. That was about it. Kowalski closed the distance like it was no distance at all.
Dave was trying his best in that Demon to get away from that GT500, but it did not work, cause that car is fast.
And Kowalski can drive that GT500 to perfection. You see him come up on the inside lane on Dave, past him right there at the finish line for his 1st place position.
I am shocked Dave did not block Kowalski and get in his lane so he could not pass him.
Dave probably figured he had the horsepower to hold him off.
I guess.
Kowalski won that in that GT500. Kowalski got a 13.19 time.
Seems like all the times have been 12 seconds or close to 12 seconds. These cars are fast.
The GT500 has 6, the Demon has 2.5, the Camaro has 2, the Chevelle has 3. Killer Kowalski survived his race event.
Yes, he did.
He will move on to the next round. He will be waiting on the other drivers to finish their race event as well. Coming up is Group 4. 2010 Ford Shelby GT500. Driver of that car is Willie Leadfoot.
Okay, I hope that Leadfoot holds up. 1,000 horsepower.
You know he doesn't have a lead foot, right?
I just like to imagine that he really does.
Tropic Lamborghini Sian. Driver is Riot Isaac from Team Puffs Racing.
900 horsepower.
2010 Ford Shelby GT500.
You got 2 GT500s in this race.
Driver Leo from Team Rock City.
955 horsepower.
1985 Chevy Camaro IROC Z. Driver of that car is Keith Smith, driving for Team Rock City.
940 horsepower. That's my cousin.
Race 5, Group 4 coming up. Let's go! Riot Isaac has the lead going down the first long straight. Leo is on his bumper. Oh, Willie crashed into Leo, but Leo kept it straight somehow. He ended up passing out Riot on the outside lane for his first place position. And Leadfoot Willie just passed him up on the inside for the second place position as well. What a race!
Man, Riot Isaac got passed up twice like a hitchhiker in the rain.
He did. Let's check out the replay. You see, Riot had the lead right here. Leo was in second place on his bumper. Literally coming out of Shark's mouth. He had about a car and a half lead right there. I thought he had this in the bag, but here come Leo on the outside lane for the pass.
That was a gutsy maneuver right there Leo did on Isaac coming into that fourth turn.
They were neck and neck going right into that turn, and coming out of that turn, they were neck and neck, and Leo came out on top.
I thought Isaac was gonna at least get the second place position, but Leadfoot Willie put that lead foot on that gas pedal and blew past him doing about 145.
It was more like 160, Roy.
Whatever it was fast.
That was a clean, fast pass for the second place position.
Leo got a 13.79 time.
The GT500 has 2. The Lambo has a half point. The IROC has 0. The Shelby Willie Leadfoot has the lead going down the first long straight. Riot is in second place, 3 cars back. Keith Smith is right behind him on his bumper. Can he close on Willie Leadfoot? Looks like Willie would take this one. Oh, he stumbled and Riot passed him up. And then Leo tried to pass him up for the second place position, but I think he held him off. Let's check out the replay.
Holy crap, that was a good race.
Yes, it was, Roy. Willie Leadfoot had the lead coming out of that first turn. Into the second turn, he still had a 3-car lead. Riot Isaac was in second place, 3 cars back. Keith Smith was on Riot Isaac bumper, trying to get that second place position.
Willie Leadfoot was fighting off all competitors.
Yeah, Roy, he was, up until the point where he tried to put too much power down too soon, spun out. Riot Isaac passed him up on the outside lane. Leo was trying to challenge the second place position.
But are you sure Leo didn't get there and take that second place position away from Willie Leadfoot?
Well, Roy, if you look closely, you will see that Willie Leadfoot is in front of Leo slightly, but he got the second place nod. Check it out right here.
I don't know, bud. Let's see. Yeah, he is in front of him slightly, just by a bumper or something.
I told you, Ride Isaac won that race event.
And he got a 14-17 time for his troubles.
That was a good race.
Sure was.
The GT 500 has 2.5, the Lambo has 2.5, the IROC has 0, the Shelby has 2. Race 7, Group 4, about to go down.
When?
Right now. Let's go. Keith Smith got the lead going down the first long straight. Willie Leadfoot is in second place. Oh, he's trying to pass him right there. Couldn't get around him. Keith Smith held him off. It looked like he would take the first place victory. Willie would take second. Oh, Willie tried to pass him right there at the end. Did not have enough real estate.
And Leo would take third.
Man, Keith Smith held Willie Leadfoot off. That GT 500 is fast.
It's super fast.
Both of them are fast. But Keith Smith knows how to drive that IROC Z. He is a legend on this channel for a reason.
He is a legend because he is my cousin. He has my blood running through his veins. So that makes him good.
Roy, I have yet to see you drive. So that is a bunch of nonsense until I see otherwise. But here's the race. You see Keith Smith had the lead. Willie Leadfoot was on his bumper a car and a half back.
Willie Leadfoot spun out and Keith Smith took advantage of it and gapped him about 5 or 6 cars going into that fourth turn.
Keith was in control of this race from the start to the finish.
Yeah, but he got a little nervous when he saw that GT 500 doing about 160 trying to close on him.
He put all the chips in the middle of the table and he was all in on trying to pass Keith Smith, but did not get it done. Keith Smith took that victory.
I hope he wins this race event so he can pay me back that $100 he owed.
Keith Smith got a 12.94 time. The GT 500 has 3, the Lambo has 2.5, the Shelby has 3, the IROC has 2.
That's my cousin.
Race 8, the last race, about to go down right now.
Bet me $25 Leo wins.
If he was in the back lane, I would say yeah. Let's go. Leo has the lead going down the first long straight. Keith Smith is on his bumper. Keith Smith just wrecked him out for the first place position. Nasty. Isaac is in second place, about 6 or 7 cars back. Keith Smith would take the lead and would take the first place position. Oh, Leadfoot Willie tried to challenge on the inside for the second place position. Riot Isaac held on for the second place. What a race.
Man, that was a great race. They were going at it down that road.
Yes, they were. You see, Leo had the lead right there. Keith Smith was on his bumper coming out of Sharp's mouth. He crashed him out right there, took his first place position. Nasty.
Keith Smith had no regard for Leo's life when he crashed into him just to get that first place position.
This is called the Survivor Series. Keith Smith is a street racer, so he gonna do whatever to survive.
Well, you know I'm not complaining.
Yeah, I know you like to race as dirty as possible.
Everyone knows that.
And everybody needs to know that Willie Leadfoot was trying to challenge that second place position away from Riot Isaac, but could not get it done. Almost did, but didn't get it.
Came close.
Keith Smith won that race.
Did he really win it or did he take it?
It doesn't matter, he got the victory.
I guess.
He got a 15-18 time for his trouble. The GT 500 has 3, the Lambo has 3.5, the Shelby has 3, the IROC has 4. Keith Smith and Killer Kowalski survived their race series. They've been running real good all day long. Congratulations.
Congrats.
They will move on to the next round. They are waiting for the other cars to finish their race series as well.
Can't wait.
Thanks for watching DieCast Street League. Please like, subscribe, share, hit the old bell only if you want to, but please do.
Come on, guys, it is free.
Let's go!